Alright guys, it's Sunday the 4th of August and we're going to go and cut some spring barley, make a start on the spring barley. We've got 70 hectares up here to cut of spring barley. Gate's shut. We've got the header in front on the 3350 and yeah, I'll catch up with you in a minute when we get the header on. Get his header hooked up. So if you're wondering what happened to the chopper hood, basically the bolt fell out on the way up here yesterday morning. The bolt must have come loose, it dropped out and the hood was hanging on by its gas strut basically. So that's what we quickly fixed this morning. He's on. Right, let's crack on with it. We've got a nice big field to get on with here. River up. So I use, get into it shall we? The variety of this barley is Propino. This was planted in February I think. Yeah, end of February. And I use the Go Harvest app, the John Deere app. It's called Go Harvest. Basically you put in what combine you've got, what crop you want to harvest, and it comes up with the settings to set the combine up roughly, and then you can like fine tune it afterwards. So it's pretty helpful. It's for inside and outside information. There's different settings on the outside like de-awning plates and drum speeds and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a pretty handy thing to have on your phone when you've got a John Deere combine. I'm chopping the headland on this field because it's a bit green and it's all along these trees and stuff. It won't dry very well. Looks like the rabbits have eaten this bit. Our neighbours have already cut their spring barley and baled it. Those bales look tiny compared to, they're 4-stringers they are. They look tiny compared to what we use, what we have. Our 6-string quadrants. It's a bit thicker down here now. getting into some better stuff. We're saying 15% moisture, 7 tonnes to the hectare. A nice bit of barley going in the tank. It looks nice stuff. Hopefully it'll be, as we're getting it early, it'll be good quality, and it'll be going for malting. We've got 2 tractors and trailers on carting today. We've got the 619TR, and our neighbour's bringing his 7710 and putting it on our trailer, because the 6150R is rowing up straw actually today, because they had to spread all that oat straw out what I cut last week, and they're rowing it up and baling it today. So hopefully they get that done. There's a lot of straw on the ground. This straw, what is going to be in this field, is sold to a contractor. He's buying it off us. This field is 30, I think it's about 30 hectares. What it's saying on here. It's area remaining 28.07 hectares. Time remaining 7 hours, it says. It's going to take me to cut it. Area worked 0.37 hectares. Alright, buddy. Let's have a quick look at the straw. It's not showing anything on the losses monitor. That's top job. Maybe that losses monitor's right then. I thought it must have been wrong, but because it's only showing 1 bar, and I've got the calibration figure on 25, which is pretty low. Ow, buddy. Alright guys, how's it going? I don't even know why I've got my sunglasses on. It's not even sunny today. Pretty cloudy actually. So here's the 7710. Shame George in here, he could have got some outside footage for me. So I've done. What are we up to now then? Area worked 14.3 hectares, and I've got 14.1 left in this field. Just going to get a good load on. We've seen a bit of smoke out of the 7710 today. We're getting some good loads on. I think it's blown the cobwebs out. Hopefully you can see this. Jeremy loads himself most of the time. Or he's loading himself today anyway. Sometimes I load him. He's got no CB radio in there, so I can't talk to him. Oh, we're gonna... that'll do. Still got a bit left in the tank. That'll do. Right, so I was going to show you some stuff. Get this down. Yeah, it's still saying I've got time remaining 3.93 hours left. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, yield mapping, that was it. Yield mapping. So you can see where this is. Can you see the purple line or pink line around the outside of the field? That's our boundary. And then you've got all these different coloured shadings is what I've done in the field. So the grey bit is what's still got to be done. So on this chart here, I can change the figure. I can change this figure. So basically on this, I've got it set on so that anything over 7 tonnes to the hectare will be shaded in green, and anything lower than 3 tonne will be purple, and in between yellow, orange, and red. So, as you can see, this isn't actually yielding that great. It's only doing, where is it? bunching up going on. Just keep an eye on the header. Right, where is it? On totals, averaging at 5.6 tons to the hectare, which ain't great. So, and we're putting it down to the dry spring. This is quite light, chalky ground down here, so it suffered a lot with the dry weather. There's something going on here, down here. Oh, it's going alright. Just got to watch out for the flints. We've got some big old flints around here. It has all been rolled. But yeah, so we've got screen 1, which is, we've got a bit of GPS down here. We've got our combine settings, drum speed and concave clearance here, 12. And our fan speed and our sieves, top and bottom sieve. So, and then we've got our field, and if we want to record a boundary, do so on there, start recording and all that. Screen 2 is for cameras. We've got a camera for our tank, which needs cleaning. See that, look? In there. And then, oh yeah, and there's one on the spout, which I use for a reversing camera. So then screen 3, yeah, that's the combine screen. It's the combine setup, main combine setup screen. Obviously we've got all that, which I just showed you. We've got moisture, spot rate, tons to the hectare, and we've got all like calibration stuff in here. We've got losses monitor calibration, so I can put a figure in here, manually do that. So the lower the number, the more sensitive the losses monitors are on here, but it's not really working because I've got some barley straw stuck in the end of the straw walker. It always happens on spring barley, so it's not really reading anything. I had to do the old-fashioned get out and check the straw to make sure I'm not dropping any grain on the floor. So lift the header up. It's a pretty big old field, this. I'll tell you in a minute how far it is to the other end of the field. It's so much easier when I chop the headlands. It makes life a lot easier. And then this is going to be spring cropping again. So yeah, this will be spring barley again next year. So the chopped straw will be all disappeared by then. You can quickly see what it's saying about how far to the other end. Yeah, 680 metres to the other end of the field. Just change down the gear. And then so we've done this one, haven't we? And then screen 4, yeah, this is for the GPS setup. Resources, so like field and all that sort of stuff. Documentation, spring barley, pepino, totals, guidance, mapping, yield mapping. There we go. And then back to screen 1. So yeah, so the old combine's having a great time gobbling up this. The straw is surprisingly quite fit as well, actually. I just rang up the baler guys. They're going to come and have a look at it because there's a chance of rain tomorrow morning, so I reckon it might well bale at a push. So if it wasn't going to rain tomorrow, obviously you'd leave it till tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll catch you in a bit. Right, well that's this field finished, the 28 hectare one. It's 8:15, so that's not too bad going. The only trouble is, here we go again, look, same as last week. Stop machine and repair immediately. Right. Gotta go through all this again now. They did, I'm not sure if I said last week, Hunts did come out and change the AdBlue pump. And it's been fine ever since, and now it's just suddenly started playing up again. So, that might be the end of it for tonight. We might be having an early night. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I got going again. And so that means I'm going to take the headland off this field tonight. They're forecasting rain in the morning, so thought we'd try and get as much as we can done. Because yeah, I spoke to our combine man at Hunts, and he's going to come out in the morning and flush the AdBlue system through. So there must be something in there blocking it or something. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, that's it. I'm done for the night. It's 10:30. The corn carters have packed it in, so I guess I better go home. I'm just going to drop the header off and take the combine back to the yard, and yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Right, let's get back on with it. So it's Monday now, Monday afternoon. Chucked it down with rain first thing this morning, so a bit steady getting going today. We have had some sunshine. There's not much sunshine right now, but there's a nice bit of wind. So this is where I finished up last night. I had to stop halfway up the headland because I couldn't fit any more in the grain trailer. So yeah, yeah, they've been out to the combine this morning, and there was loads of, like, well, not loads, but there was dirt and gunk in the bottom of the AdBlue tank, and there's a filter on the bottom of the sender, and that was all blocked up with crap basically. So I'm guessing it's got something to do with the way I'm putting it in there, you know, pumping it out into a can and then putting it in through a funnel. It's not the most ideal way. So ideally it needs to be pumped straight from the AdBlue tank straight into the combine, so that we don't get any dirt in there, any contamination or anything, because it's pretty sensitive stuff. But yeah, he cleaned it all out, and hopefully that's going to be it now. No more problems. We'll crack on. Get back into this barley. See what the moisture is, shall we? I think this one's, from what I could see last night, this one's yielding a bit better than the last field. This one was averaging about 7 tonne. To the hectare. We shall see. What's that saying? 13.6%. Push on a bit. See if we can get that drum to go a bit faster, shall we? It doesn't normally go much faster than 950. Yeah, we got 960. That'll be right. Get that going as fast as we can. Get our stubble height right. We don't want to be cutting the stubble too high, even though I am chopping the headland. Baler's out. Baling what I cut yesterday, because it's quite windy down here. The wind's got through the straw and dried it out quite nicely. So Eric's having a sleep. Hey boy. No, he's passed out. Mind you, he's got a drone in his bed, so that's probably why he's not in his bed. Baler man's catching me up. He's absolutely flying along. It's a nice bit of straw actually. He's got a 6910 with a quadrant 2200 baler. I think he must be going along at about 10k or something like that, absolutely munching it up. Got young Fred out there doing a bit of filming, so see how that comes out. Right, that's another late night. I've got the field finished anyway. It's about 10:30. The boys are still out stacking bales because they're given rain for tomorrow, so yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Thanks for watching. Alright, morning guys. It's Tuesday morning. I think it's Tuesday. I'm sort of losing track of the days a bit really. Looks like they got all the bales stacked up last night. We're up to about, I think I've done about 50 hectares now out of, or probably just over 50 out of the 70 hectares of spring barley down here. So I'm just on my way down to service the combine. A bit of a dinosaur in the bushes, look. Seen better days. I'm glad it didn't rain because I left the tank full of barley, so it was a bit risky, but I wanted to fit it wouldn't all fit in the trailer, so I risked it and finished the field and kept the last bit in the tank. Right, let's get this thing filled up with diesel. Dad's on his way down with the tractor and trailer to empty my tank. There's a few cracked ones in it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not quite dry, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's so dry.
You're only just doing enough to get the barley walls off, aren't you? So you can't do anything there.
Yeah. Okay, so just got going. Just taking the headland off this field, first time round. Yeah, it's nice and sunny and windy this morning, but they are forecasting showers for this afternoon, so we shall see. I've got about another 17 or 18 hectares of this spring barley up here to do, so it'd be nice if we can get this finished, and then the next crop will be winter oats. So you can see on this screen here, I think you can see anyway, you can see the boundary line, the pink line or purple line that I've put in previously, and yeah, we're gonna for those of you that don't know, I go around the headland 3 times, and I'm actually rowing up this headland, but I will probably chop the 3rd time round because there's a lot of short work, well, not short work, but running work, so when I get to the end of my row, it's a bit of an angle. So if I just chop that 3rd time around the headland, I won't have to run into the straw then. Right, so I'm just about to start the last field of this spring barley. It's about 2 o'clock, I think. And this is on the rain radar on my phone, look. The showers, they're in the west at the moment, but they are sort of heading northeast, so we might catch the tail end of them, but I've probably got about a couple hours cutting out in this field and I'll be done. So Fingers crossed. Right, we got the 7710 back on corn cart again. The 190R has let us down. It's got a leak on the expansion bowl on the coolant system, and it's got a little hole and it's just squirted out all its coolant. So she overheated, and we had to call in back up. Got the 7710 on the job. Eric's looking out for rabbits. The 150's on the rake because they've been raking up straw, so we couldn't use that. So, and Hunts are going to come out in the morning and fix the 190. So, happy days. I'm almost finished on this spring barley. We have got another 50 hectares of spring barley back at home, but this will be the spring barley done here. I think we're actually going to go try the wheat because the straw's still pretty green on the spring oats. So yeah, we'll give the wheat a try. I'll see you in a minute. There's a pretty big old stack of straw they got going on there. They're just loading it up on lorries. So I'm done. It didn't actually rain as well, which is always a bonus. We missed the showers. They all went up the west side of us. So yeah, the baler's pretty much done too, so happy days. Surprisingly fit to bale as well. Right, change of plan. It rained, so we're not trying the wheat tonight. We're going home for a change. We're gonna have an early night. It's about 7 o'clock. And it absolutely tipped it down for about 10 minutes. So luckily the combine's in the shed nice and dry, which is good. I'm just glad we got that barley finished. I didn't actually think we'd get that done, so that's a huge bonus. I'll see you tomorrow. It's raining again.